in. Trying to find Stevens. It's behind him. Pack, though, comes on to help out, and he'll force it back to center. Jimmy Pack, the Penguins don't have much room to breathe. I'll tell you, the Nordiques are checking well. Sundin in front, going to Nolan. Right there, a backhander, and a good stop by Barrasso. On Nolan from 3 feet away. Able to move. Now Lemieux trying to put it in front. You got to tell him that line here in a second and dump back to center with 59 seconds to go, and the Nordiques have it. Sakic to the right side, shoots it right to the net, and Barrasso had to go off his glove. Rebound, put right back on, and Barrasso stopping that one, too, on Doug Smale. Boy, Doug Smale is such a dangerous player, short-handed. He's so quick. You were talking to Mario today about quiet with the puck. Gusarov had it, but he lost it. Now Lemieux takes it. He tried to center. It went off the edge, the toe of his stick. And around to Stevens in the left wing corner. Lemieux behind the net in front of Yager. A quick shot and a good save by Tanner there. John Tanner came up tough against Jaromir Yager. Stevens right wing corner over to Francis. Now slip it over to Mario Lemieux with the Penguins. Left wing boards halfway up. Skates back to the left point. Goes to Francis center point. Drills one right on it. Tanner seeing the puck extremely well. Made the save. Stevens puts it on. That save made by Tanner. He's seeing that puck right now like it's a watermelon. I'm telling you. He's seeing everything. Penguins in. Stops. Breaks on. And it comes off to the right point. He was so far ahead of that play. He was ahead of Trottier even making the play. He just knew what he was going to do with it. And rolled it behind the Penguin net. Barrasso with a minute to go in the period. No score in this hockey game. Leading the puck to Stevens on the right wing to Francis behind the defense. Here he is, and on goal. And it goes through the legs of Tanner, but wide of the net. He was there, but it went right through his leg. You know all the words that they're calling themselves. Unify. We'll just call them unified. That seems to be the way they describe. Lemieux gets the puck, though, coming back short-handed to the Nordiques end. Walks towards the goal, and he can't shoot it, though, as Lambert chased him down. Lemieux whacked Lambert, and Lambert coming back now, and the Penguins were in a change. And here come the Nordiques, 4 men strong. Penguins in, Paslowski shooting and scoring. It's off Barrasso. And Paslowski cashes in, and the Nordiques score in the power play, and they lead 1-0. Well, the Pens, Lemieux went in, but Lambert got enough of him to kind of pull him down before he could get the good shot off. The Penguins were in the midst of a change in that same motion. The Nordiques got the quick counterattack, and they ended up scoring as Paslowski drilled it off Barrasso.
He shot it right between his pads, and it was a good shot by Paslowski. He put it really in the only spot he had because Barrasso was moving with the angle. He came out to challenge, and Paslowski...
On here with Stevens now and Lemieux. And they've got Lemieux behind the net in front to Tocchet. Knocked away, gets it back. Backhander and stopped by John Tanner. Tocchet in front of the net was Deck on the play out and plays it by him. Good play by Barrasso. He's got Smale trapped. Here's Stevens up the left side coming down. Has Tocchet going for the net in front. He can't put it in. And John Tanner stops it. Now the puck knocked in, but I don't think it's going to be a goal. Rick Tocchet got the puck across the line. The light went off, and Rick Tocchet now coming after somebody. As the linesman step between him and one of the Nordiques. And we're going to have penalties issued here. The shoot, it goes to Murphy. Back to Lemieux. Now drills it and off the stick of John Tanner. Rick Tocchet with 8 seconds to go on the 2-man advantage. Lemieux motions for him to go somewhere. He wants him to move around, and Tocchet's just a little lost right now. Stevens in front. A shot. Save made. Rebound. Penguins can't put it in. Tocchet gets it over to Lemieux. Now to Murphy right there. He shoots. He scores. Larry Murphy ties it for the Penguins. 1-1. Oh, no. Eddie Spaghetti. Larry Murphy.
Boy, the Penguins did everything they could, Mike, to make sure that they maintained control of the puck and had good movement on the power play. Lemieux was everywhere on that particular power play. Tocchet made the big play to get it out to him at the center point, and he dished it off to Murphy, who then steered it into the net. Francis was hauled off his skates, but Tocchet got to the puck, gave it to Lemieux. He fed it to Murphy.
To Gusarov, left wing boards halfway up. Alexei Gusarov stopping now. Goes center point to Sakic of the Nordiques. Shooting right on. Save made. Rebound score. Owen Nolan on the rebound. And the Nordiques regain the lead 2-1. Well, Sakic fired it. And Nolan got the rebound to the left of goaltender Barrasso, and it's a 2-1 hockey game.
That was one of those bounces that just went just exactly the way the Nordiques would have wanted it. The puck came from the point. Barrasso made the save. The rebound right on a platter. And Nolan with a quick little move, though. He had to turn it over to the backhand and make that shot. And he did. Barrasso went diving to his left to try to stop it, but it went into the net to make it 2-1.
And Owen Nolan keeps the marker. Have it again to the Penguins in. Claude Lapointe. Look out. He had a man open, Bill Lindsay, and he's hammered by Stevens. And back come the Penguins on a 4-man rush. Lemieux now working with Stevens and Mullen. Lemieux to the left side, Nordiques in. Goes into the slot. Over to Murphy. He's in deep. Back in front of Mullen. Hey! Shoots and scores. Joey Mullen on a deflection. And the Penguins have tied it again at 2. Oh, I'll be cow kicked. Joey Mullen with that magic wand, and he's hot again. What a pretty pass by Murphy, too, to put him in front and allow him to make the play.
Lemieux making such great choices when he comes into the offensive zone that time. Stevens driving to the net. Mullen cutting into the slot. Murphy coming down the right side, jumping up on the play. Lemieux skating laterally
in the slot. Look for it. Can't come up with it and directed back to the Penguin strike. Gordy Roberts, not much time to wait here. Left wing to Francis. Here's Mullen cutting for the net by himself. In on goal. Taylor stops him on a breakaway attempt as Mullen tried to just kind of feather it in with that forehand style. But he couldn't beat John Tanner, and Tanner came up tough. And it is tied at 2 on the Penguins Hockey Network. Bill Lindsay, who was a draft choice in '91, he really hammered Yager on a hard check in the 5'11", 180. Penalty will last almost the entire rest of the way in the second period. Gusarov center point in front. A deflection by Tonelli, but never got to the net. Now Sundin shoots on a great save there by Barrasso off his glove on Matt Sundin. Around the net. I'll tell you, one night in his career, he'll do that, and he'll find himself standing there with a stick, and the puck will be in the net in front of him. He's not going to be able to get away with that all the time. Sakic shoots it. That'll go around to the far corner. Around to the right point to Gusarov. Gusarov looking for Sundin. Sundin out of Sakic, cutting for the net right in front and deflected in by Nolan. He put it in twice, I believe. It came in, came out, he put it in again. The Nordiques, Owen Nolan gets his second goal. And the Nordiques get another power play goal, and they lead 3-2. Well, good pass there by Sakic. And Owen Nolan now with 32 goals on the year and scores another one here in the second period.
Well, Bob Airy was checking along the boards, and Trottier also. So that left a lot of area wide open on this side of the ice, on the near side, and Sakic walked right in. Nolan went to the net. He beat Samuelson to the goal. Ulf Samuelson, that is.
Go back line. The Penguins and Washington Capitals this year both have won 6 times when they've trailed going to the third period. Yager cuts in on goal. His backhander. He shoots and scores. And Tanner didn't know whether to cry or wind his watch on that play as Yager turned it over to the backhand and left him on the Parkway going to the airport. Oh, Jaromir Jagr with some great moves with his hands.
Mike, that's the play that he's been working on in practice that you've been talking about all year. He came down and he dragged the puck with his right hand around Tanner. He brought it to the forehand and then held it out with one hand and just kind of let it drop in behind him. What a play by Jaromir Jagr. That's a play that Mario Lemieux used.
Playing the puck out of his own, it'll be Kevin Stevens and on to Rick Tocchet. Tocchet hammered on a check by Claude Lapointe and sends him flying. I'll tell you one thing. They have come right after Tocchet here tonight, the Nordiques. They played a strong physical game against the Penguins and a good skating game on the right wing, Herb Ragland. Ragland got around Mario Lemieux, cuts for the net, in on Barrasso, save made, rebounded, shot wide by Doug Schmale. Oh, Schmale now puts a bad angle shot right on and almost scored against Barrasso. Asked him to readjust his mask.
Well, he just got all stretched out and all in an awkward position like a pretzel.
And Leschyshyn lost the puck. The Yager's got a man in front, Loney right there, and Taylor stops him, rebound. Yager can't put it in. Murphy has the puck. Can he shoot it? He does. Where is it? Nobody knows where the puck is. Well, the Pens again threatening the Quebec end, but John's looking for someone. It's back behind the net. Belichick ramming Mullen hard on the boards. Matt Sundin, the Quebec forward, has the puck wearing number 13. And he scoots through the alley now, going to the Penguin line. Matt Sundin to the right side, shoots and scores. He beats Barrasso on a wrist shot from 35 feet, and the Nordiques have the lead 4-3. Matt Sundin.
So, I'll tell you, Mike, his speed all night long has been a factor, and he had Gordy Roberts backing in. Barrasso, he caught him coming out. And he let go of the shot at just the right time. As he came across that line, he moved and then let it go from the top of the circle. Barrasso did not play that as well as he would like to have played it, I'm sure. He was moving, and he just got handcuffed by that shot by Matt Sundin.
Trying to give it to Yager. It's beyond his reach, and Jamie Baker hauls it in for the Quebec Nordiques. On to center to Ragland. He gave it away to Ronnie Francis. Up to Yager, 1-on-2 to the Nordiques end. Cuts down the right side around one man. Comes in with a backhander save. Rebound score! Ronnie Francis gets the goal! And the Penguins have tied the game at 4. Oh, Michael motorcycle. Ronnie Francis the goal, but Yager was the man that did the work. Unbelievable maneuver by Yager again, and he has really come alive here in the third.
Boy, the team speed, I mean, the awesome speed of Yager to drive in on the defenseman, Dan Lambert. He just turned him inside out, cut it on the backhand, got a good hard shot away, made Tanner make a save with his right pad. He kicked it right out, and Francis shot it right back into the net on the rebound.
Well, coming up on Saturday, The Montreal Forum, and you know how much he loves to play there.
Seems like he never does, though.
And here's Nolan to the right wing. I know. He comes down, got a man wide open left side. A shot right on by Tonelli, and a good save by Barrasso. And Tommy Sloan getting up, but the Penguins have it. Here's Kevin Stevens racing through to the Quebec end on the left side. Offside against the pin. Handed over to Sakic, but it's intercepted by Murphy. 7 seconds left, and it appears we're going to overtime. And Gusarov, his pass up the center. Half a second to go, and time runs out. So we're going to go to overtime. The third period scoring. Yager is 24th from Murphy, 30 to the right wing. It goes to Trottier. Trottier might be a little tired. Yager trying to take his pass and can't do it. Now a big collision. Ulf Samuelsson got hurt, and so did one of the Nordiques. They both went down. Pierre Paget screaming at Samuelsson that he took somebody out of the action. But Ulfie collided with one of the Nordiques. And I'm not sure who's down right now. Gusarov up into the Penguin net. Shell Samuelsson stopped that. Now a loose puck still in the Penguins' end. Sakic push it over to Owen Nolan, trying to cut around Kevin Stevens. Can't make the play. Lushes in left point shooting. That's off Shell Samuelsson. Back to the left point. Gusarov put it in front. Here's Tonelli, can't shoot it. Sakic will try. His shot stopped by goaltender Tom Barrasso. Now Yager on the plate of Kevin Stevens. Does he have enough left here? He's been out a long time. Stevens down the left wing. Against Lecherson, driving for the net. Comes in on goal. He centers it. Went right by everybody. Murphy, right point again. A big play to keep it in. Shooting right on, and Tanner makes the save and holds on. It's Shell Samuelsson decking Sakic, and he's hurt. Sakic got hurt on that play. It's still loose. Slow and getting up now, and it comes off the left side. Look out. 4 seconds to go. Gusarov throw it to the net. It comes over to Wolanin's got a chance. He shoots. Hit the post as time runs out. Oh, Craig Wolanin hit the post as Big Ben struck one as time ran out. And that goal would have counted because it was just before it ticked down. I'm sure it would have. But he rung it up the pipe as Big Ben struck one. And Wolanin had a big chance to win the game with a second to go. And it doesn't happen. Tonight it finishes up the Penguins 4 and the Quebec Nordiques 4 right here on the Penguins Hockey.